Good morning, Fargo CTE educators. Denise Jonas here, wanting to reach out and wish you the best as you end this school year and this week. It's amazing how time flies, but I just want to thank you for all you have done for your school, for your students, and for career and technical education. We have a few announcements before we wrap up the school year as a wind down, a thank you, and a gear up for 23-24. Congratulations again to our retirees, Craig Erickson, Suzanne Johnson, and Tom Weber. In my conversations with you this spring, it sounds like you have some amazing opportunities ahead of you and some fun in the works. We wish you well. We thank you very much. Have a great next journey, and you're always welcome back to Fargo Public Schools. As you can see on the screen, student success is built on talent, a huge team, and obviously gold standard CTE. Along the way, we have had the opportunity to get to know each other from our schools to across the district. I want to thank you all for the work you've done this year to collaborate across, whether it's the middle school or the high school. Thank you also to some of our educators that served for Fargo Public Schools that will be moving on to new adventures. Scott Kittleson, Lisa Metzger, Amber Denault, and Anna Wimkin. We appreciate your service in the classroom. I would also like to thank some special people that came in and stepped in to help long-term sub for our educators. Gary Roth, you can finally retire. Emily Brooks, thank you for stepping in a long-term sub. Sharon Smithberg for stepping in for Whitney. And also to our CTE leaders, Lana, Heather, Ryan, Idette, and Andy Dahlman. As you leave for the summer but want to stay connected to CTE, please remember to check out the Employee Portal CTE Department page for Spotlight News. Also, you'll see a list of staff updates for 23-24 replacing our retirees or our transitioning staff. Note the July 26 CTE course captain training that will be held at South High School C30. We appreciate everyone. If you are planning to attend the Professional Development Conference, to please register and connect with Idette if you need a room. We have spots for 20 people this year. As we wind down the month of May and also plan for summer curriculum writing, Ryan has been working with course captains to identify dates to work on various courses. Please note that these will be posted on the employee portal. Ryan has a spreadsheet that he also uses, so reach out if you have any questions. And we thank everyone for your time over the summer to help provide bigger blocks of time for you to focus on this work. Just a quick reminder about the North Dakota Department of Career and Technical Education Professional Development Conference, again, August 7th through the 9th. Please check out the North Dakota CTE website for more details forthcoming this summer. If you're interested, you must complete pre-leave. Use the rates that are listed on the screen. Idette has booked 20 rooms at the Radisson, so please contact her to make sure that your name is on the list for those reservations. If you have questions, please reach out to Denise or Idette. Thank you to Lana for assisting with advisory committees this year, and to all of the leaders at each of the program committees for the work you've done to organize your spring and fall meetings and making sure that all the forms are submitted to Lana before you leave this week so that we can end out our school year and our reimbursements. We appreciate your partnerships. Continue to think about next year and what we can do to improve the meetings, the participation from new companies, and also what topics and questions you may want to ask them to plan for your curriculums. One thing that is not finished yet, but in the works, is our National Technical Honor Society. We are looking to recruit or find students that will be a senior in the 23-24 year that meet the requirements. That person would have to have a 3.0 in CTE with 2 or more credits in a pathway, and they would also need to be involved in a CTSO. I want to thank Lana for leading up the committee and for many of the educators that were involved with input. And if you can think about this year before you exit, are there any juniors that would qualify to be recommended for the National Technical Honor Society? Please reach out to Lana, and we will also have a form available to nominate any students next fall. We will want to have this work finished by around October 1st, so the reason for the notice is to get your brain thinking about those students that might be a great addition to National Technical Honor Society in our first cohort for Fargo Public Schools. Finally, some of the exciting things happening this summer. Adventures will return in partnership with the Chamber of Commerce. You'll see on the screen the dates are June 26th to the 30th, and there's a number of businesses you'll have the opportunity to choose from. Watch for registration information through the Fargo, Moorhead, West Fargo Chamber of Commerce. You will also have the opportunity to earn 1 graduate credit. As we plan forward for 23-24, course captains will again be a part of our PLCs for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thank you to those of you who have submitted your interest in being a course captain for your department next year. You'll notice the list to the right with the names that I've received so far. If you have not submitted and you are planning to be a course captain for your department and a course, please complete the Google survey that you received in your email that's also listed on this video. Thank you, and please again plan for attendance on July 26th for a course captain training. As we plan for 23-24, please mark your calendars. August 24th from 8 to noon will be a CTE specific course time. This will allow us to plan for advisory committees, career ready practices, or choice activities that we think would be relevant to career and technical education. The site is yet to be determined, but we would like it to be someplace different and in a business, just to set the stage for our partnerships in the community. Stay tuned for your invitation. As you finish the week, I want to thank you again for all that you've accomplished this year with your students and for career and technical education. You, as educators and team members, are invaluable to the organization. Take the time to enjoy, relax, unwind, recharge, and just have fun with your family, with friends, and whomever brings joy to your life. Thank you again, and we'll see you next fall for Fargo CTE.